This is the reason why Abians, especially Ndiaba, love Governor Alex Otti. This is the beginning of Aba Port Harcourt Road from number 1 Port Harcourt Road to flyover. It is about 10 minutes drive from number 1 Port Harcourt Road to flyover. And all this area was 100% reconstructed by Julius Berger. Based on what we saw on ground, Julius Berger have completed the reconstruction of Aba Port Harcourt Road 100%. And what they are doing right now is working on a kind of a waste management channel. Possibly if there is flooding and other issues, it can be properly handled. And I can assure you that whenever it's rain, Aba Port Harcourt Road will not be flooded because of any rain. So make sure you watch this video to the end. Make sure, please, try and watch the video to the end, because this is a complete video. You cannot find this video anywhere online. This is a complete video of Aba Port Harcourt Road from number 1 Port Harcourt Road to flyover. In fact, Julius Berger in their own reconstruction and ABIA government also extended the reconstruction of Aba Port Harcourt Road to Asa Road area, which cut across Ehi Road and all the rest of them, just straight to Okibo Road. So Aba Port Harcourt Road now, commission of Aba Port Harcourt Road will start from Okibo Road straight to flyover. So, but in this video, we are showing a complete video of how Aba Port Harcourt Road look today, as of today, 29th April 2025. So please make sure you watch the video to the end. And this is likely going to be a 6-lane road or a 4-lane road. I don't just know yet, because the marking of this road is have not yet started. So what they did right now is just 100% reconstruction. So possibly the marking of the road will be put by next month. You know that this road we are showing you right now will be commissioned on 29th May 2025. So the road marking will take place towards the commissioning date, and before that time, this road will be 100% completely be swept from the beginning of the video. I mean, from the beginning of this road to the end of the road, 100% be swept. But many people will ask, they are seeing sand here, they are seeing sand the other place. The road have not yet been swept by the they have not yet been swept by the agency responsible for it. But towards the commissioning of this road, we will 100% be swept. And one interesting thing to know is that the solar street light powered the street light started from the beginning of this road, and based on what we saw on ground, it has been installed to the end of this road. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. The solar street light has been installed from the beginning of Aba Port Harcourt Road to the end, and this is the first time any street light is being mounted, or even the first time solar street light is being installed in this road for over 25 to 30 years. So since this road started existing, there have never been anything called solar street light for the first time. People here have been known, in terms of darkness, as a place of darkness at night, have been known. In fact, as at this time last 3 years, it's really was a security threat to go to Aba Port Harcourt Road at night, especially by 7 o'clock at night. They may collect your phone, and I know people may not like this kind of video. In terms of security wise, it was Aba Port Harcourt Road was not really safe for a human being to live, because there was completely no access road. Even if there's an emergency now, police cannot respond, civil defense cannot respond, even man no war cannot respond. Not talk about vigilante boys. Nobody can respond to your call. And it's also interesting to know that even if there's any fire incident, about fire service, despite that time we are complaining of they don't have fuel or they have fuel, but even when there is fuel, about fire service can never visit Aba Port Harcourt Road, because there was completely no access road to this area. Now let me shock you. From the beginning of this road even to the end of this road, there's no one standard hotel from the beginning of this area to the end. There is no one standard hotel. There's no one standard recreation center. You cannot even find a hotel to lodge from the beginning of this area to the end of this area. That's to tell you that life was completely miserable in this area. That's to tell you that there was nothing like a social life in this area for over 25 years. It was towards those days of a greater Aba, towards these days of about 50 years ago, 60 years ago, even before Nigerian independence. That was when we had Aba Port Harcourt Road thriving. That because even the biggest hotel as at 1960s, as at 1950s, was in this area. That's where we have the famous Crystal Park Hotel. Crystal Park Hotel. That is located in this area, but it was during those days. So, but as of today, there is no one hotel, there is no one social land. So, Aba Port Harcourt Road is just like a virgin land that have not been tapped. We got a call from people who told us that even last 4 years they sold a two-story building for 10 million naira. They sold a complete two-story building for 10 million. Even despite it was just beside the main road, because at that time there was no access to road, there was no security. Even the landlords, people that own houses or built houses or bought houses in Aba Port Harcourt Road, they were not living in that area. That was to tell you how it is. In fact, to the extent, many of you may not know this. The only biggest industry. In fact, there is only two industries in Aba. There's only two industries in Aba that handles drinks. The 7-Up industry that's located in Obo Hill and the Coca-Cola industry. Those are the two major companies that handles minerals, malt, and all the rest of them. All these drinks, they have their factory. 7-Up is in Obo Hill, while the Coca-Cola industry, which is the only Coca-Cola industry in Abia State, is located in Aba Port Harcourt Road. But I can tell you sincerely that this company have suffered greatly. This company have a lot of number of direct employment people who are employed in this company. They were rendered almost jobless because the factory was almost completely not working for years due to there was no access road to this company. So you will wonder, do we have government in Abia before our Governor Alex Otti? Many people may wonder, do we have government before this Alex Otti? We are not campaigning for the government. We are not projecting the government. We are only showing you what the true color of what is happening. So when we go to a bad place, we tell you that this is the current state of this bad area in Aba. If we go to any good place in Aba or any place where the governor is doing well or governor have reconstructed, we can show you this is the area the government have done. So please make sure you continue to watch this video, because we'll show you from here to we'll get to the final place, which is less than even 3 minutes or 5 minutes drive. So one will wonder, why will why did the past government fail to construct this road? Why even the time of Mokizi Bazo, which happens to be the last administration, for 8 years this area was completely bad. Despite the fact that this area falls under the ABIA South Senatorial District, where the governor also represents. But don't forget that we have finally reached where we call the flyover. We have finally reached flyover. Beside us is SS Bank, which we just crossed right now. We have finally reached flyover. Even when we approach, I realized that even choosing church, they were doing a program beside our road, which is courtesy of the government that constructed the road. So beside the road, beside the flyover, we got to a place they call Umuemeke. This area, we said, okay, let us stop and see what is happening in this area. We realized that Julius Berger is they are constructing a big tunnel that if there is anything like flooding or rain in Port Harcourt Road, the whole drainage system is 100% channeled from Port Harcourt Road to this area completely. So that is it. The flooding, drainage systems, everything was connected to this area. So whenever it rains in Aba Port Harcourt Road, whenever it rains in Aba, and Aba Port Harcourt Road will definitely will not be flooded, because all those rain, all those things are properly channeled in a very big underground tunnel that connects from where we started right now to where they call the Borough Pit. That is where it's connected. Please make sure you share this video. Share this video. Drop a comment and let us know, what do you really think about this video. Don't forget to follow Casa TV. Follow Casa TV on Facebook and YouTube. Let us take you inside and show you how this inside look like. Don't forget that this is a complete video of Aba Port Harcourt Road. We have a day view of Aba Port Harcourt Road. We also have a night view of Aba Port Harcourt Road, showing you how Aba Port Harcourt Road will also look at night. So if you don't watch the video to the end, you may not be informed. If you don't watch the video to the end, you may not really have a full detail of the current developments happening in Abia State. And Aba Port Harcourt Road is rated as one of the most capital projects this present government have embarked for the past about 2 years in office. There's no project more expensive. There's no project more significant. There's no project that is more vital, that is more important for the people of Aba than Aba Port Harcourt Road. And that is one of the best and the biggest projects these governments have done so far. In fact, for most people who live in this area, even if the governor failed to do any other thing, for the fact that he have done Aba Port Harcourt Road, he is qualified to go to the next to go for the next race. He is qualified to go again and represent the people of Abia State. Please, what do you think about this video? What do you think? Drop a comment and let us know what do you really think about this video. What we are showing you is the current state of the big tunnel. We said, let us move to the end and see how it is being constructed. Don't forget that this work is being handled by Julius Berger. Julius Berger companies are the one handling this backlot project you are seeing right now. So looking at all these development strides happening right now, looking at the approach the present government is handling the development of Aba basically, you would really wonder why will people come out and say they want to come back and correct their mistake? Why will people who have ruled for over 20 years come back to say that they want to correct the mistake? Please, what we are saying trying to say in essence is that the governor, based on our assessment so far, have done well. He have done well, and most people in Aba would like him to continue. Don't forget that we'll be getting you a second part of this video to really show you and type people of Aba and North and South to ask questions and get feedback from people directly from the horses smart and ask them what they think about the current state of Aba Port Harcourt. We're having a second video of interviews and reactions coming up this week. Don't forget our videos come every day by 7 p.m. But we don't make videos available most times on weekend and also on Mondays. From Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, our videos are coming every day by 7 p.m. Thank you.
On assessment of basically to assess what the government is doing so far. This area we are seeing right now is called Aba Port Harcourt Road in Aba State. It will interest you to know that Aba Port Harcourt Road was really abandoned for over 25 to 30 years. But everyone really wondered, can any government fix Aba Port Harcourt Road? It was a question people were asking. Can any government fix Aba Port Harcourt Road? Can any government reconstruct Aba Port Harcourt Road? It was a question that people really were asking. We will try to know that this area, you can see, this is about 15 minutes drive. This road you can see right now is about 15 minutes drive and was completely abandoned. You can imagine what is happening here. Companies, industries are located in this environment. Police stations, even self, the Coca-Cola industry, the famous Coca-Cola industry, the only Coca-Cola industry you hear in Aba that have factory in Aba, that have a production factory in Aba, is located in this area. This is Aba Port Harcourt Road. You know, when I mean factories, I mean big mega factories that can even employ up to 500 people, or even more. That can create direct over 1,000 jobs. It's located in this environment. But it will try to know that due to the condition of this area for over 25 to 30 years, this company was seriously affected. One of the biggest oil firms is also located in this area, but most of them left Aba to Port Harcourt, another state, because of the condition of this environment. When you talk about buying all this, buying a lot of equipment, especially something that have to do with car, vehicle, trailer, this is the place you can come to in this area. But it will tell you to know that over 25 to 30 years, every government left this area and failed to construct this road until Governor Alex Otti came. Even during the campaign promise, he said he would bring Julius Berger to come and reconstruct this road. And many people felt it was not possible. Many people said it was not possible and it can never be achieved. Because for over 25 years, every government failed to do it. But to try to know that in less than 2 years, Julius Berger have been able to reconstruct this road. Even solar street light installed from beginning of Aba Port Harcourt Road to the end of Aba Port Harcourt Road, which they even have to extend. They personally have to extend the Aba Port Harcourt Road to where we call Asa Road. Do you understand? So now this solar street have started from number 1 Port Harcourt Road, even Asa Road, to the end of this Port Harcourt Road. And for over 25 years, there was nothing like that. It was as if this area was similar or close to hell. In fact, but today, the new breath of ABIA have touched this environment. It was ready to know that 29th May 2025, in few days from now, Governor Alex Otti will be commissioning about Port Harcourt Road. One of the interesting thing to note about this environment, come let me show you. One important thing to know about this environment is that the drainage system is 100% closed. The drainage system is 100% closed, and you can imagine the size. And imagine the size. The drainage system of this environment is 100% closed. So it's not an issue of saying open drainage system. And apart from that too, even the contractors made a way in case if there is flooding and all the rest of them, for them to be able to manage properly in this. Come, let me show you. So what am I trying to say in essence is this? It is difficult for at this particular present time right now, it is difficult for anybody to convince ABIA why it's difficult for anybody to convince ABIA why they will not love the Governor Alex Otti. Many people see him as a miracle worker. People see him as a healer. People see him as a lot of things. Why? Because he was able to transform this road in less than 2 years. Come, let me show you. You can see the massive drainage system, really at this hour that is under construction. Can you imagine the size? Can you imagine the size? And the contractors handling this project, which is US Beggar, made this provision so that whenever it rains, it can be 100% that there won't be flooding in this area. I don't know what you think about this video. I don't know what to think about it, but make sure, please make sure you watch this video to the end. Try and make sure you watch this video to the end. Don't forget to follow Casa TV on Facebook and YouTube. My name is Mwaka Makasmia. Thank you.
This is the night view of our Port Harcourt Road, and this is how everywhere looks like at night. Please, thank you for watching this video to this point. We say thank you very much. Drop a comment. We would like to appreciate everybody who watched this video to this point. Drop a comment and let us know the location you are watching from. Are you watching from California? Are you watching from Texas? Are you watching from Washington, D.C. in United States of America? Where are you watching this video from? Are you watching from London in the United Kingdom? Drop a comment and let us know. Even if you are watching from South Africa, if you are watching from Abuja in Nigeria, or even if you are watching from Aba in ABIA State, Nigeria, please drop a comment. Let us know where are you watching this video from. Drop a comment and tell us where you are watching videos from. Don't forget to follow Casa TV on Facebook and YouTube. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook and let us know what you think about the video. Do you really have any place you want us to visit next? If you have any place in mind you want us to visit next, drop a comment and let us know where do you want us to visit next. My name is Mwaka Makasmia. Thank you and God bless you. See you tomorrow by 7 p.m. with the next location of ABIA State, of next location in Nigeria. Even in the next video, we'll be giving you top stories on what is happening, not just in Aba, but in Nigeria. Thank you. See you tomorrow by 7 p.m. Thank you.